both tendon and biceps tear.
What is your body weight at the moment, brother?
There is one problem. He doesn't have a wrist against me. You saw Ermes took his wrists.
Forward to face Devon again in the future?
Of course, because Levin and Devon, Michael is the hardest guy to be beaten. And they told me that I have to be very careful because it's a big injury, and maybe after this match I want to face Ermes or Vitaly. I think that Devon will destroy him. He has much better endurance.
Well, Georgi Tsvetkov, welcome back to the podcast, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, always good, and I'm training a lot.
Yeah, man, it's a very nice surprise, and I mean, to see you back in the podcast, so thank you for coming. Guys, it's actually, as mentioned right now, it's the second time that Georgi is coming back to the podcast. I'm going to leave the link for the previous episode for you so you can check it whenever after you finish watching this podcast, man. Right, dude, really, it's very exciting news, very exciting moment now that, well, we need to talk about this. I think, obviously, this year, 2025, hasn't been that not very good for you because, I mean, we saw you pulling 17th of March, I believe it was, East vs West 17, Dave Chafe.
No, 29th of March.
Correct. You see, with the dates, I'm terrible. 29th of March, yeah.
And in Texas, yes.
Texas with Dave Chafee. Then it was on May, again, you pulled left hand this time against Adikian, and then, well, left hand, you got an injury, man.
Yes.
So, I mean, you know where I'm going, buddy. So, how was your life after more or less that, when you get the injury, the recovery, what happened? Just tell us a little bit about it, man.
Well, before the match, I was in very, very good shape. With my left hand, I was training very hard. I was beating all guys in Bulgaria very easy. I was training with Krasi Kostadinov and Sasha Andreev. Krasi had podcast with Tengi and said that he has never felt me stronger than this time, but maybe I a little overtrained, and 10 days before the match I had a little pain here in the biceps, and I just was not, I didn't know that this will happen, you know, and I had very bad injury, and after that my life was terrible, you know, very sad. Surgery, recovering, rehabilitation, and one of the hardest periods in my time. It was very bad time for me.
What was the injury actually? I mean, it was tendon tear, bicep tear. What was exactly going on?
It was both tendon and biceps tear. One tendon from the biceps exploded, and also the biceps, 30% of the biceps also was damaged. And I will need maybe 1 year to recover, because this is very bad injury. The doctor said that he has never seen such a bad injury of biceps.
Wow.
Yeah. And I have to be very patient, you know, because this recovery needs a lot of time.
I mean, 100%, man. And perhaps talking about very terrible injuries, we have a very good example of someone having, like, Michael Todd, obviously. Actually, you will face him now in a couple of weeks in East vs West 2021. But, like, Michael Todd had a terrible injury, very ugly. We all see it. We all saw his recovery process, and eventually he made it back.
Yes, but there is a very big difference, because the surgeon explained me that when the tendon goes off from the bone, they put anchor and it becomes stronger. My tendon didn't go off from the bone; it go off from the biceps, you know.
Yeah.
And they snitch with, you know, it's not so strong now. It's very big difference. And also Michael had injury only on the tendon. I have both on the tendon and on the muscles of the biceps.
Oof, man.
It's very big difference, and it's, you know, it's terrible. And I'm very sad, because I don't say that I was going to beat Daddy Khan, but he tried to hook me for a second, his wrist opened, and I said to myself, "Opa!" And after that,
Yeah.
he tried to, to slip out, and my hand just cracked. Pow! It was going to be a good match,
Yeah.
It was going to be. I'm very sad because we couldn't make good performance for the crowd, for the fans, and even if I lose, I want to be, healthy, not injured.
Of course, man. Of course.
Yeah.
And I mean, it clearly it's not the same injury as exactly the same as Michael Todd
Yeah,
had.
yeah, yeah.
The message is
Listen, there is not a good injury. For me, the injury is
never.
the biggest problem to any athlete, but just the doctor explained me a lot of things, and he said it's much, way, way, way better to be tendon from the bone.
Yeah.
They just put anchor, and in 6 months you are like a Robocop.
I hope, my friend, that you will be healthy in 1 year's time, wherever the time it takes you to recover. And that's exactly the message, man. You move forward, you're getting back, and see you again healthy, man. It will be awesome for all of us, especially for you, obviously.
Yeah, it's sad because people say that my right hand is much weaker, but I don't think so because in Texas, AfterPull, I played with Devon with right hand. It was very good match. I beat Prudnik very easy. You all know that Prudnik beat Dadikian with left hand, and I beat a lot of the top guys with left hand, and I had what to show with this hand. But life is not it's not always fair. Bad things happen, and that's all.
And talking a little bit about this, the injury and the recovery process, could you please tell us a little bit, it's like after you injury in your left hand, and what the doctors and your physiotherapists, I mean, your team has advised you on how you can recover and get back slowly? Is there any procedure, any exercise that you say?
So after the surgery, I was about 20-25 days, like that, with the hand to not move. After that, I started rehabilitation because when you don't move your hand, it has to be flexible again to move it slowly. They started doing therapies, lasers, massages a little bit, and 3 months it was only rehabilitation. After that, they told me that I can start doing some weights with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kilograms. I already do with 10, 15 kilograms, for biceps, which is a big progress. And they told me that I have to be very careful because it's a big injury, and the progress with the weights and the trainings must be very slow.
Yeah.
And they told me 7-8 months to be very careful. After that, I can start arm wrestling again, and the time will show what will happen.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Yes.
That's what we're all wishing for you, man. Getting back on the table, getting healed, and get back on the road, man, with left hand.
Thank you.
You're welcome, man. It's the truth. I mean, I remember like you said a moment ago, right? Like you were here, and then the injury, you were not in a very good mental position. But like, man, going forward now, you're on the way on the recovery. It's a matter of time. We'll see what happens, but I'm sure we'll continue having Georgi Tsvetkov for a good while.
Yeah.
And especially now, man, right hand. So how long, I mean, easy question, okay? Before we jump into the E vs West 21, talking about Michael Todd, how long have you been training, let's say, because I guess that after your injury, you had to stop obviously for some time, as you mentioned, for doing any arm wrestling training, but how long have you been training back fully with right arm, excuse me?
I started training slowly in the beginning of August, but not with maximum weights and trainings, and seriously, I started training in the beginning of October. The match was confirmed, and I started training heavy.
Nice.
And slowly, go to the top of my shape again, I think.
I need to ask you this, talking about the training, and correct me if I am wrong, please, because sometimes I'm terrible both with dates and names. But if I recall properly, the last time that you were doing the training camp, I remember it was with Svetan Gashevsky was giving you a hand and was training you. That's it, right?
No, we are not anymore friends with these guys.
Oh, okay.
Svetan, Jordan, Plamen, they are not. I was friend with them, but now not anymore. After the problems in our federation 3 years ago, they wanted to go with Igor Mazurenko. I stayed with Laf, and they started hating me, Sasho, Bozhidar, you know, and since then we are not in good relationship.
Okay. Sorry to hear.
Now my main partners are Stoyan Guemanov, my teacher.
Nice.
Krasik Ustadinov, Sasho Andreev, and the people from my local club. I have a lot of students, and they help me with two hands, with rubber. I train many with them.
Nice. Well, man, thank you for answering that. And let's just a little bit now jumping, because I actually believe that I saw the announcement that you are going to have today later on as well. The official If West podcast with Michael Todd. I believe it is later on today.
Yes, but I don't know which time exactly. They are still fixing the time.
Nice, man. I think it's in the evening. Well, it's on YouTube. It is changed wherever, man. So nice. Just getting back from the training, buddy. And I mean, perhaps it's just too early to ask, obviously. It's way too early to see, like, once you recover from the left hand, if you will be able to do your training, or if you will be able to do your older style, or maybe it's going to be affected. Perhaps we will find out much later once you're back on the road, buddy. So literally, man, now getting into the main topic. This was West 21, Michael Todd, and the rest of the car. I need to ask this, man. You're about to face a monster. I never better say, Monster Michel Todd. So how do you feel about this match?
Well, stylistically, this is very bad for me. Very bad match for me. Because, I have very good pronation, very strong wrist, hand control, but my side pressure is not very strong. It's strong, but not my biggest weapon. And I think it will be a very good match, very difficult for me. And but I hope that I can win this. I will do my best. I'm training hard, and I'm coming to win. To make good performance.
Have you been working something specifically for Michael Todd? Any secrets you'd like to share?
I started training a lot of the side pressure, and press. But for competitor like me, because I have only one game, top pro, entire my life, for 2-3 months to improve this to the top level is not so easy, but I'm trying, and we will see. We will see when the match comes.
I mean, never better said, because I mean, this is the good one, right? I remember the last time that we spoke, and we touched a couple of topics like the matches and the victories that stand out the most for you, the names that you were more proud of. You mentioned, if I recall properly, like Levan Shahinashvili, when you beat him in 2015, I think it was twice. And then you also spoke about Morozov, that you were very proud.
I beat Levan 3 times, 2014 and 2015 2 times.
2 times in the 2015, European, was it?
European Championship in Bulgaria, Sofia.
Yeah, and also you mentioned with Morozov that you felt very, very proud about that victory. So
because they told me 5 days before the match, do you accept it? And then I accept it. I didn't have time for preparation, to know with who will pull. It's in the last moment. They all said, "Oh, you are the loser. You will lose," and you saw what happened.
So, I mean, the question is, would you add Michael's name Michael's name to that list if you beat him?
Of course, because I think, in my opinion, not I think, in my opinion, maybe after Levin and Devon, Michael is the hardest guy to be beaten.
Yeah.
He's top 3 guys who are very difficult to be beaten. You saw last his 8 matches, he has 6 wins and 2 losses, but these 2 losses were against Vitaly and Ermes. The matches were 51-49, 50-50, you saw the matches.
Yeah, man. Yeah, very, very difficult opponent, 100%. Not an easy day, and I expect to see a real war, man, and it's going to be firecrackers that night, an evening. And you find out in October, you've been preparing for Michael Todd since then. And now that we are seeing, I think, most of the matches, I think yesterday as well was announced Tarasaitis and Daniel Propchuk again. From the card and the matches that we're going to see, and now on the 13th of December, what are the matches that are standing out the most for you?
Interesting match will be Camille against Jerry, because I have never seen in my life two flop wrestlers to face each other. This will be, for me, the most interesting match. Yeah. Maybe after hours with Michael, it will be. I'm very curious what will happen there.
Yeah, man, we are all talking about it. For example, I had Bogdan Stoica the other day in in the podcast, and he was saying, well, I mean, he was saying that it's not really a match because flop versus flop is whoever gets first, get position, boom, will be done. He was saying that Camille will be the winner because he's faster. But this is an interesting point. When you watch, when I was watching the fix, the pickup, Camille, Jablonski, Jerry, and all the guys that were there, they were discussing. And Camille was mentioning that he would like to try something else, not just going on flop. So we all of us, and it was a very funny moment because, like, no, guys, you are not allowed to do anything that is not flop press. Like, no. I mean, this is what the wall is waiting for. Even if you guys are crashing on the table and you create a paradox, a block hole, and the wall disappears, implodes, like, that's what we want to see. And to be honest, the guys were discussing, like, maybe they will end up as well in hook. It's like, oh yeah, I'm very curious about that match as well, man. It's like,
it will be very difficult to predict this match. Very difficult. I think Jerry is a little stronger, like horsepower, but Camille is way faster. And
yeah, and endurance, something that Camille pointed out as well. It could be a very good test in terms of endurance, because if the guys get stuck in the middle, oh my gosh. Yeah, we have to wait and see what's going on, man. But I'm really hyped. And from, for example, other matches that I'm very curious about, Ricker Borman. I mean, I really like the guy, schoolboy, Ricker Borman. I think that one is a very good one. And to be honest, as well, Ayane Takenaka and Carlson. I was going to say, it's Carlson.
The girl from Sweden.
Yeah, exactly. Victoria Carlson. It's a very interesting match as well. I mean, the last time we saw Takenaka, I think it was with Dimitrina Petrova.
Yeah. I think this
Bulgaria,
match will,
right?
I'm sure that the girl from Japan will beat her confidently, because, Dimitrina from Bulgaria is
very strong.
The strongest in this category.
Very strong, yeah.
It was crazy match,
Yeah.
Round for the other. It was crazy match, and I don't think that Carlson will have any chance to beat her. No, there is always chance, but the better chances for victory are for Takenaka.
Yeah, I see her as well as well. It's a very tough opponent, and I was very impressed when she pulled.
And she looks like very prepared, muscles, scary girl.
Now that we mentioned, I hope to see Dimitrina as well sometime soon in the US. Will be amazing. I mean,
Yeah,
she did have an amazing performance.
Dimitrina is very, very strong puller. She likes the sport very much. She's very dedicated because when I go to train with Sasha and Krasi, she's always there training with us. Pulling
Yeah.
with not always with us. They are smaller guys. She's training with them, but every day, 2 times a day, she's always there on the training.
It's part of the crew, right?
Yeah.
Nice, man. Awesome. And really, man, as you're gonna have later on the podcast really is like discussing a little bit of the training and your life so far. We talk about it. It's like nothing really complicated for you except obviously it's like, okay, we know that you've been injured, you are on the way to recover 6, 7, 8 months from now until you start to do proper arm wrestling again. You've been preparing for Michael Todd. Now, the only couple of questions that I have now, after discussing a little bit of the East vs West card, is what is the goal of what will be doing Georgi Tsvetkov after this? Because I know that you have a couple of names in your mind from, for example, from the last time that we spoke. You mentioned that perhaps in the future you would like to pull Gennady. Maybe now with the situation is, we don't know. Maybe as well with Devon. So tell us a little bit, Georgi, what are your goals beyond this event and beyond your next match?
Maybe after this match, I want to face Ermes or Vitaly.
Wow.
I think Ermes is tougher opponent than Vitaly for me, but I want one of these. And maybe also Gennady if he is training and he is in good shape.
Yeah.
One of these guys, because I think that they are very strong and it will be crazy match also.
Did you saw obviously Vitaly versus Jerry?
Yeah, I saw the match. Yeah.
Vitaly, man, wow.
Yeah, he's strong,
Impressive.
but there is one problem. He doesn't have a wrist against me. You saw Ermes took his wrist. Also, Michael stopped him in the middle of the game and took his wrist. Vitaly is big, strong, but his biggest weapon is the start.
Yeah.
All the time he is making, in my opinion, false start. All the time. He was doing this in WAF. I know him for more than 15 years, and at the end he starts.
Yeah.
I don't say that he is not strong, but in my opinion, his biggest weapon is the speed.
How do you picture that match between Vitaly and Devon? How do you think will go?
I think that Devon will destroy him. He has much better endurance, much better hand control. You saw that Michael stopped Vitaly in the middle.
Yeah.
And he didn't have a hand. Devon will do this way better, and Devon is scary. And it will be very, very well prepared Devon.
Yeah, man.
And technically, Devon is, for me, is higher level than Michael. He's maybe he and John are the smartest guys in this sport for me. He is very difficult to be defeated, and he knows exactly what to do to beat somebody.
I need to ask you this, man. Would you look forward to face Devon again in the future?
Of course, because after our match, Devon released a video and he told that for him, my match with him was a nightmare, very difficult.
Yeah.
You saw the video, his real thoughts about our match. He couldn't take my hand and he had to, King's move to drain me out, It was good match.
Is that Is that a bruise that you have in your arm, or was the shadow?
Yes, this is from cupping and massages.
All right. Like, what the hell is going on?
No. This is
Yeah.
no. This is not.
All healthy, all good.
Yeah.
No
No.
surprises, no bad surprises.
I go 2 times a week for rehabilitation. Cupping, deep tissue massage.
Yeah, 100%, buddy. 100%.
Yes.
Good. The good point is, like, before obviously reaching out to you, I've been sorry, it's just that I'm connecting the battery of the laptop. There we go. Otherwise, the computer was going to die, and we don't want that. 100%. So I've been, before reaching you out, I like, obviously, as anyone who's into the world of arm wrestling, I like to talk to people and try to see if I can find good information. And I've been obviously watching your social media and everything you've been doing. And I think you're bringing a very strong version of yourself with right hand. It's like, despite of your injury, I mean, I've been talking to people, not gonna give names, and say, no, Georgi is coming in very, very good shape this time. It's like, okay, man, I'm very excited. Like, very, very excited to hear that. And it's people, I mean, people that knows, not just random people on the internet. So, man, very excited to see that.
I think that it will be a good match. In my opinion, let's hope it will be a good match, and let's hope that I will take the win.
What is your body weight at the moment, brother?
164 kilograms. After the surgery during the summer, I became 174.
Yeah.
But when you are in depression, you don't want to eat good.
Yeah.
You eat fast food, bad food,
Mm-hmm.
You are not in good mood for eating healthy things. But now for 2 months, I started eating clean, and I dropped 10 kilograms, and my my power is higher. I feel better.
Yeah, man. That's very good to hear, and that you have overcome that that very low period of time, which is more than logical. I mean, after having an injury, no injuries, good, as you very well mentioned. And well, the good is, as mentioned before, that you're moving forward, you are still on the game, you are about now to face Michael Todd in the States, East vs West 21, the 13th of December. Guys, link is in the description, or maybe here somewhere with a QR code so you can purchase the PPV and watch this incredible match that is about to happen. So really, Georgi, it's been, I think we cover all the main topics later on as well, and I know that you're busy. We've been already for a good bunch of time, and I know that you're busy as well. So we cover most of the main topics, and dude, I really wish you very, very good luck. Oh, yeah, before, I have to ask you this, man. I could not forgive about this. I mean, even how I brought it down. Between my mate, here I'm pulling out a little bit of my bias, I just say. But there's a very interesting match as well for me coming up between Bogdan Stoica and Linn. Not sure if you know much about Bogdan Stoica.
I know him, of course. I know him very well.
Mm-hmm. What is your take? I have it here, man. How I could forget about touching this point. What is your take on that particular match?
It will be a good match for me, but I think that Paul is a little stronger,
Mm-hmm.
The game will go in hook, and I think that he has a little advantage for this one.
Nice.
And this is my opinion, because I saw what Paul did to Sasha, Sasha Andreev.
Yeah.
He took 2 rounds against him, and he beat Samushia, he's...
Yeah,
for power, he is very strong, and he will be well prepared.
Mm-hmm. Nice, man.
I don't say that Boyka is a bad puller. He is very good puller, but in this match, a little bigger chance for Paul.
I mean, at this level, nobody's easy. And Paul Linn, is a very, very tough opponent.
Yes.
So hopefully we're gonna see a very good war. We'll see, man. We'll see. I see it as well, like this. We have to wait and see, man. It's nothing really just.
In 3 weeks we will see the results.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. So, man, really, again, thank you for coming again to this show, man. And whenever in the near future I need to catch up again with Skyler Brooks, couldn't join us. I mean, it's what it is. But man, in the near future, I would love to invite you again and do something else, maybe reacting to some content, having fun, talking about specifically about arm wrestling, and to make your visit to Bulgaria. I'm really looking forward to make some plans for next year and go in there for training and learn with you, all of you guys. It's something I'm really looking forward, man.
Yeah, it will be a very good experience for you because it's.
Yeah, man. I tell you.
It's if you want to become good arm wrestler, you have to practice with a lot of guys, you know.
Oh yeah, and absorb, man, and absorb. I'm not sure if you've been following my YouTube channel.
I follow it. I see.
All right, man. Thank you, man.
I see what you share. Also, your Instagram. It's interesting to see it.
Thank you, man. That's really awesome, man. Thank you. But yeah, because I was going to mention that I did training videos, for example, with Rustam Babayev, with Dan Hanlon. Like, I like to go wherever, train like crazy, and take a good chance to record, and not just for myself, which is, I mean, I always like to keep the secrets. Like, the good stuff is in private, it's not public, let's just say, but the best. But it's like I like as well to share, like to do educational content. Let's just say, like, this is what is going on. These are the things that you can learn, for example. So maybe we can not just for me, but maybe I can go there and maybe record something, because it's like, especially when you have recordings of yourself pulling, it's like you see yourself, and especially if someone is explaining you something, much better to have it on video, because you can watch it many times and learn and learn, and it's not the best, man.
Yes, I agree.
So guys, really nothing else to say today. I'm gonna leave the links of the YouTube channel, East vs West, so you can watch later on the interview, the East vs West channel with Michael Todd and the crew of the East vs EBW. I think Coach Ray is gonna be there as well, for sure, doing the interviews. And as well, of course, the social media, the links for Georgi Tsvetkov. If you don't follow him, you should. And of course, if you have enjoyed this little podcast, this interview with catch up with Georgi Tsvetkov, please give me a like, leave a comment, subscribe, keep calm, and arm wrestler. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You are welcome, my friend.
Thank you, man. Thank you.